Okay, so I'm going to take out the pressure washer, make a little bit more noise, you know what I mean. Uh, just going to decide, I'm just going to wash one engine for today. I'm kind of thinking that chainsaw because it has actually very good compression. So, and, you know, it might have been the actual chainsaw he was using. So I don't know yet. I was going to blast the entire thing, see if I can get it to run. I'm kind of thinking that Briggs and Stratton there. That's a Clinton, what's it called? Tecumseh, Iron Horse, miscellaneous 2-stroke. So, also need to see if this is any good. Oop, that's good for the gear, eh? Oops. I don't know. Don't think I ever have a use for that, but you never know if I get an old cast iron engine that needs it. So, I'm going to start up the pressure washer. This is a Powerlite. Probably about it's probably close to a 50cc engine. It's actually fairly huge. Has a manual oiler, as you can see there. Oh, there we go. Remington. Oh. Huh. Wasn't expecting to see that on the bottom of it. Chain sharp, so someone put it away with a very sharp chain. So that tells me this thing probably runs, because, you know, if it died halfway through using it, the chain wouldn't be razor sharp. So that's actually a huge ass clutch on that thing, man. Clutch is like huge. Probably like a 4-inch clutch. Spark plug wire I pulled off because I didn't want a chance starting it when I just gave it a compression test. Not without checking it over and stuff. So I don't see any other numbers on it. Probably used to be one there. Ooh. Whatever leaked out of there smells rancid. Oh, that is probably 20-year-old. Oh, it's like 20-year-old moldy gas. And yes, none of these have ran. The guy that owned them passed away, I think it was 15 years ago, 13 years ago, something like that. And he never used any of these in a long time, like, you know, in the later years. So, yeah, probably hasn't run in 20 years. And oh my God, does that stink. Oh, it's giving me a headache. Oh, I'm getting actually dizzy from the smell of that dirty gas. Just a couple drops of it. Oh. So, yep, that's probably he was using that towards the end. I don't know. So, I'll bring it outside, give it a quick pressure wash because it is so covered in dirty oil and mold. I don't know. So, give me a few minutes. There we go. Just gave it a quick paint job with some tire shine. You can actually see it lifting the dirt off there. So now I got to try to cold start this thing. The last couple times it was a bitch to start. Like took 10-15 pulls. Hopefully it's not as bad as always. I don't want to have to fix it. I'm too lazy. The gas tank was empty. I mean, I couldn't drop anything out of it, but it's full of a tar. So that's what I'm washing out right now. Yummy, hey? Okay, so done with the pressure wash. Took about 5 minutes. One hell of a heavy-duty gas cap. So solid aluminum, weighs a ton. I'm going to spray some water displacement 40 in there. A little bit of dirt still shoved up in here, even though I blasted it pretty good. Lot of dirt came out of it. So I just got to move my beer so I don't drop that. Look at that. Anyway, oh, look at that. Actually, I got 2 other chainsaws sitting here. So, anyway, it cleaned up pretty good. Again, that's the model it is. Powerlite. I have not did any Google searching on this saw yet. Looks to be about a 14-inch. Not much left of the teeth on these blades, hey? Bet you that would kick back pretty good with that blade. everything's just covered in water. I don't think he has the right spark plug in there. That looks way too long. So the grip's all loose now, and I guess, no, it's not split. I guess it's the way it's meant to be. I don't think the throttle's working. It's moving there. I don't. Well, that's for the oil, automatic oiling, or not automatic, manual oiling, which it needs an O-ring, or the whole new pump. I'm not sure on these ones if it's just an O-ring, but pretty much, see, it's all floppy, loose, and if you push it, it just leaks everywhere. So I'm going to pop off the air box now, because I know the filter is wet, guaranteed. I'm going to let it sit till tomorrow, and then I'll try to start it. So this is going to be like the preview video, and maybe I'll start it without the exhaust to make a little bit extra noise. You know what I mean? So, so I'm just thinking I might pull a couple covers off it, check it out. Anyone knows what this thing's worth, you know, post a comment. I am going to do a little bit of research, I guess. So by the time you post it, I'll probably have a fairly good idea. I don't see much else written on it. Probably be good on like putting it as a bike motor or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to really start modifying it or taking it apart to find out it's worth $100 or something. Well, I know it's worth at least $100, so I know it's going to be worth minimum $100. Even if it doesn't run, I know I could get $100 for it. Antique chainsaws around here in this city are almost impossible to find. I sold quite a few of them over the years, but this one's a bit smaller than the ones I normally play with. But anyway, I'll pull off the air box and I'll kind of check it out. You can see it's well used. You can see right there where they ran, where the guy was always pulling it straight back, pretty much trying to start it, and wore through the pot metal or magnesium, not even sure what that is, casing. I'm guessing it's probably from the late 60s, maybe early 70s. So again, I'm going to do some research later on. So I'll start the video again once I pop off the air breather and check out what kind of carburetor it has. You can see it has the adjustments right on the side. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so that line I was looking at in there that was just dangling out is just a breather. You can see how it comes to this end here. Same style line. Get the model number off the car, but it doesn't have a model number, just brand name. It's actually a fairly big car, but I'm not, again, sure what size exactly it is yet. Maybe someone can recognize it from the shitty pictures here. Bet you this thing actually probably runs good. It has great compression. Throttle is working. So, of course, no safeties or anything like that. Basic on-off switch. Air filter was nice and clean. But that could be from, you know, washing it. Has instructions still written inside it here. Kind of got a bit wet, but again, that'll dry. So, it has some form of a reed valve. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to pull out the spark plug, see what kind of shape it's in, and then pull off the exhaust to see what shape the piston's in. Has one hell of a big ass spark plug in it. Germany. That's big for, you know, chainsaws. So mind you, I think my other one had a full-size plug like that. I just pulled out that. Good thing I didn't try starting it. That plug was, ooh, look at the water draining out of there. That plug was just finger tight. So I can't really see much in there yet, so I'm going to pop off the Muffler. So this is a pot aluminum muffler, or something kind of like that. Some kind of cheap-ass aluminum. And no spark arrestor in this baby. So anyway, that kind of, it's a little bit hard to get off. I gave it a blast of every, like, water displacement. Silicone lube, of course, is what I always use. Seems to work pretty good for getting out the water. This thing actually has good spark. Well, I seen it on the viewfinder, but that was probably shaky. Anyway, this thing is not a light saw. Oh, there goes some of that oil coming out of it. Look at that, eh? Piston seems to be in decent shape. You can see there's lots of watery, milky looking oil still in there. So if I stop there, try to focus. Just give me a second here. Yeah, of course it's not going to focus worth a shit. There we go. Those aren't there's little marks on it, but they look a lot worse than the camera. Like right here, I can't even feel that with my finger, so seems to be pretty good. So it's hard to say exactly how good it is. I'm going to do a compression test. So there's a little wobble in the piston, side to side. You can see there, so I don't know what the shape of the crank's in. I'll have to see how it's going to run. So anyway, I can't start it up now because it's 10 minutes to 9, so it's a little bit too close to the cutoff time. Of course, I'm pulling it on a weird angle, so I can't give it a good pull, but it has good compression. So I'm going to let it sit overnight, and that's what holds on the air cover. So I thought that was just a nut on a boat, but it's not. So I drained out the gas tank of water and everything the best I could. It was bad, like stinky bad. A lot of dirt came out of there. Should actually try to get a better view inside there, but it looks pretty good now. So I was doing a quick search on that other chainsaw I had. That I picked up in the same lot. Well, I guess this doesn't work here because it's kind of dark. Give me a second to turn on the light. Okay, got my light on my camera. So this one here, it looks to be only good for parts. I tried to give it a light turn over. It's real stiff. I mean, really stiff. But it did turn, so I don't want to force it. I got about half a turn maybe. See, it's kind of falling apart. But this one here was a Pioneer. See if I can get the model number here. Oh, spiders, spiders, spiders! This is a model P40H. And that's all I could pretty much see off it. So model P40H. Tiny little clutch on here, which is seized. Oh, I'm actually able to turn over the motor here. See? Someone had the exhaust off on here. Big ass muffler on that sucker, eh? Don't know what size the saw is yet. It looks like it has a automatic oiling system on this one. Yeah, it does. So anyway, I might play around with this one, see if I could get it to run. See if I could track down the airbox top, whatever else on eBay cheap enough. Again, anyone knows what size this is, comment. I might have a chance to search them tonight. If not, you know, it's Wednesday, so I'm going to try to upload this video tonight. And other than that, I haven't had a chance to go over anything else. I'm trying to do just 1 or 2 a day. That Lawn Boy, I have a local guy that wanted to give me $35 for it, so he plays around with them. I don't know what he does with them exactly, but so tomorrow again, I'm going to try to give this thing a start. Hopefully it runs, and hopefully it's super loud. Sweet. Look forward to I'll have the video tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to seeing if this thing's going to run. So, and if it runs, I don't know, might paint it, sand it, because yeah, it doesn't really look the nicest. Or I might keep it original. So, start up my old chainsaw collection that I used to have again. Sweet.